Attention passionate San Francisco 49ers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on San Francisco 49ers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true San Francisco 49ers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and San Francisco 49ers fans. Let's get to the news. Alright, folks, today we're diving deep into what might just be one of the most significant shifts in the NFC West in recent memory. The San Francisco 49ers, a team that's been a powerhouse in the league for quite some time, is once again at the center of attention, but not just because of their on-field performance. No, the buzz around the NFL and among 49ers fans is about potential roster moves, strategic shifts, and what this all means for their quest for another Super Bowl appearance. And make no mistake, the 49ers are no strangers to the big stage. They've been contenders for several seasons now, thanks to a combination of stellar coaching, a talented roster, and a rich history that dates back to their founding in 1946. But this year, something feels different. It's like the team is on the cusp of a new chapter, and the recent developments could be the catalyst for a major breakthrough or a setback, depending on how things unfold. When we talk about the San Francisco 49ers, it's impossible not to mention their core philosophy: a balanced attack that combines a tough, versatile defense with an innovative offense led by some of the league's most talented players. This season, the team has been working tirelessly to refine their strategies, looking to capitalize on their strengths while addressing some of the weaknesses that have hampered them in the past. We've seen flashes of brilliance from players like Brock Purdy, who's been a revelation at quarterback, stepping into a pivotal role with confidence and poise. His rise has shifted the narrative around the 49ers quarterback situation, especially after the departure of Trey Lance and Jimmy Garoppolo's exit in the offseason. Purdy's leadership has energized the team, and fans are optimistic about his potential to lead them deep into the playoffs. But it's not just about the quarterback. The 49ers boast a formidable roster that includes stars like Christian McCaffrey, George Kittle, Deebo Samuel, and Nick Bosa. These players have been instrumental in defining the team's identity: hard-hitting, relentless, and disciplined. The defense, in particular, continues to be a force to be reckoned with. Nick Bosa, in particular, has been outstanding, consistently ranking among the top pass rushers in the league. His ability to disrupt defenses has been a key factor in the team's success. And with players like Fred Warner anchoring the linebacker core, the 49ers' defense is one of the most feared in the NFL. Looking at their season so far, the 49ers have been performing at a high level, but there's always room for improvement. They've had some close games, some nail-biting moments that kept fans on the edge of their seats, but overall, they've shown resilience and strategic depth. Their offensive line has been solid, giving Purdy enough time to make plays, while their running game continues to be a nightmare for defenses, especially with McCaffrey's versatility. It's this balanced, multi-dimensional approach that makes the 49ers such a daunting opponent. But as we all know, in the NFL, things can change quickly, and the landscape of the league is always shifting. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Recent rumors and reports suggest that the 49ers might be on the brink of some significant roster adjustments. We've seen whispers about possible trades, free agent signings, and even some strategic draft choices that could bolster the team even further. These moves are not just about filling gaps, they're about tweaking a team that's already competitive to make it even more lethal come playoff time. The organization, led by General Manager John Lynch and head coach Kyle Shanahan, has a reputation for being aggressive and strategic in building their roster. They're always looking for ways to maximize their window of contention, and this season seems no different. One of the most talked about topics right now among fans and analysts alike is the possibility of acquiring a veteran wide receiver or perhaps bolstering the offensive line with some high-caliber free agents. The team's management knows that to go all the way, they'll need not only their current stars to perform at their peak, but also some depth and experience to navigate the grueling playoff push. And considering the NFC West rivals like the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams are also making moves. The 49ers are aware that they can't afford to sit still. Every game counts, every detail matters, and every strategic move could be the difference between a Super Bowl appearance and an early playoff exit. In addition to roster moves, the team's approach to game strategies and preparations has been a hot topic. Kyle Shanahan's offensive schemes continue to evolve, making the 49ers one of the most unpredictable and dynamic teams in the league. The ability to adapt to different opponents, exploit weaknesses, and maintain a high level of execution has been a hallmark of Shanahan's coaching tenure. This season, he's been particularly inventive, mixing formations and play calls that keep defenses guessing. It's a chess match every week, and Shanahan's expertise is a huge part of why the 49ers have been so successful. Meanwhile, the fans are buzzing with excitement and anticipation. They remember the heartbreak of losing Super Bowl LIV, the thrill of playoff runs, and the hope that this season might finally be the one to bring home another Lombardi trophy. The team's recent performances have only fueled that hope. The energy around Levi's Stadium is electric, and every game feels like a playoff game already. The fan base is passionate, dedicated, and eager for more. They're also paying close attention to injury reports, player performances, and even the subtle shifts in team dynamics, all of which influence how far this team can go. Let's talk about some key players who could make or break the 49ers season. Brock Purdy, as I mentioned, has been exceptional, but he's still young and learning. The pressure to perform at a high level every week is immense, but so far, he's handled it like a seasoned pro. George Kittle continues to be a top-tier tight end, providing both a reliable target in the passing game and a fierce blocker to support the run game. Deebo Samuel offers that explosive element, able to turn a short pass into a big gain with his speed and agility. Christian McCaffrey, of course, remains one of the most versatile offensive weapons in the league, capable of lining up as a runner, receiver, or even a decoy. The offensive line stability has been crucial, giving Purdy the time he needs to deliver plays, while the defense keeps imposing their will on opponents. But beyond just the current roster, there's also a sense of history and tradition that fuels the 49ers' passion. They're a franchise with 5 Super Bowl titles, a rich legacy of legends like Steve Young, Jerry Rice, Ronnie Lott, and others who have defined excellence in the NFL. This history is not just nostalgic, it's a motivator for the current team to reach those heights again. The organization's commitment to winning, developing players, and maintaining a competitive edge is evident in every decision they make. They've built a culture of resilience, grit, and innovation, which is why fans remain so loyal and optimistic about their future. Now, if we look ahead, the most exciting part is the upcoming schedule and the playoff implications. The 49ers are positioned well, but the competition in the NFC is fierce. Teams like the Eagles, Cowboys, and even the Lions are all vying for supremacy. The road to the Super Bowl is never easy, but the 49ers have the talent, coaching, and determination to make a deep run. The key will be staying healthy, making the right strategic moves, and perhaps most importantly, maintaining that relentless mindset that has become their trademark. In recent weeks, we've seen some encouraging signs, like the team's ability to rally after setbacks, their resilience in close games, and the emergence of new playmakers. The coaching staff's ability to adapt and keep the players motivated has been impressive. The NFL season is a marathon, not a sprint, and the 49ers seem to be hitting their stride at just the right time. The fans are looking ahead with optimism, dreaming of another shot at glory, and the team's front office is clearly aware of what's at stake. And here's the thing, while all these rumors, strategies, and player movements are exciting, at the end of the day, it's about the passion, the heart, and the relentless pursuit of greatness that defines the 49ers. Every tackle, every pass, every strategic call adds a layer to their quest for Super Bowl success. They've been building towards this moment all season, and if history is any indication, this team is capable of overcoming obstacles and rising to the occasion. Their journey is far from over, and the upcoming games could very well be the foundation of another legendary chapter in franchise history. Pause here, just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest San Francisco 49ers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. So fans, the landscape is shifting, and everything points to an exciting finish for the San Francisco 49ers. Whether it's a new addition, a strategic adjustment, or simply the relentless spirit of this team, they're poised to make a statement in the postseason. The NFC has always been a tough nut to crack, but the 49ers have shown resilience and adaptability that could set them apart from the pack. The question now is, how far can they go? How will these new developments shape their journey? And most importantly, will this be the year they finally bring that sixth Lombardi trophy back to San Francisco? The countdown to the playoffs has already begun, and every game will be crucial. The team, the coaching staff, and the fans are all united in one goal: to see the 49ers rise again as champions. And now, San Francisco 49ers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the San Francisco 49ers. Do you think this team has what it takes to go all the way? Are you excited about the potential roster moves and strategic shifts? Or do you believe there are still some hurdles to overcome? Whatever your thoughts are, we want to hear them. Remember, this is a community built by passionate fans like you. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, analysis, and behind-the-scenes insights about the San Francisco 49ers. So stay tuned, stay hyped, and let's keep this conversation going. Because when it comes to the 49ers, the passion never dies, and the journey towards Super Bowl glory is always just around the corner. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Niners.